Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets.
And now, please welcome your...
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
New York Mets!
Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Batting second, the designated
Alec
hitter,
Burleson will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him
Batting
right there.
third,
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Burleson, the runner at second with one away.
No, that's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Now we take a check
Nolan
of the St. Louis
Arenado.
Cardinals lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Way inside, and that hit him. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Cards strand a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab here, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Clips the outside corner, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Let's go, Francisco.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. He kind of
Juan
rolled over on this pitch a little bit,
Soto.
but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul out of play. Lindor on second. Soto at first with no outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2. And misses inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1 out. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for St.
Now the
Louis,
left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Senga back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone.
1 strike.
3-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike. Clips the corner, 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fly ball, center field, Taylor. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Victor Scott II.
So digging in, Victor Scott.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
In the air, left side. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. That one's in there. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, he's in there. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So bases all loaded up. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Two outs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Newtbar, the runner at third. Walker at second. Wynn on at first with two down. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Slides, but it gets by him. One runs in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Contreras now. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Wynn around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Brendan Donovan up next for the Cardinals. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Next offering upstairs. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Sean Reed Foley preparing to come on if needed. And fouled off. Bases loaded, top of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. But he found a way to just get it by him.
Jesse Winker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, bases empty. That one missing inside. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play.
Batting
down on the
seventh,
ground
center
from the knees.
fielder,
That's not just
Tyrone
arm strength, guys. That's
Taylor.
core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
2 down, bases empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Late on that fastball.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the
for
left
St.
fielder,
Louis,
Lars
left fielder,
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar in his 4th year, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Jordan Walker.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Toss to Alonso. And a couple of quick outs. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Fly to center his first time. Splits the plate, strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The throw into second, and he's out.
Yes,
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. He swings and fouls one off. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Ball.
In there at the knees, and the count is even 2-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ground ball to the right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and 2 straight
Now
set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now Victor Scott.
Victor Scott II.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Win into box again, takes the strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Burleson stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Counts
Man at
1-0.
first, one away. Check on the runner. Scott dives back in safely. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Inside. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Scott stands at first with 1 out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first
And up to
baseman,
hit is Wilson Contreras. And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. That's too low. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Popped up. Alonso pulls it down, and that is that. So the Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Queens, stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's in there at the knees.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses.
Nope, that's down.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
Now
didn't
batting,
offer at it.
third
Now he has somebody to
baseman,
worry about over at
Mark
first.
Vientos.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Just missed. That's inside.
That's
Well, he
inside.
looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Let's go, New York.
Hot shot to third. Slings to second.
Out.
To first.
Got
Double
it.
play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was
Now
a thing of
batting,
beauty from
first
start to finish.
baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. First
Nope,
offering, and it
outside.
just misses. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that
Oh, that's
misses. And a count 2-1. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
We're
for the New
back,
York
and
Mets,
there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the fifth.
81.
Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to
Young.
bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging
Leading
in,
off for
Brendan
the Cardinals,
Donovan.
second
0
baseman,
for 2
Brendan
in this
Donovan.
one.
Let's go, Danny.
Up the middle. Not in
No,
time.
he's
An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
0-1.
Come on, Danny.
Just
that's low.
missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside.
Yep.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that
right
count
fielder,
up to 2
Jordan
balls and 2
Walker.
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So up next, Jordan Walker.
Let's go, Danny.
And downstairs.
Down.
And the 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Donovan, the base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Pereira stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Center fielder, Victor
First and
Scott
second, 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Gray back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Pereira down to first with it. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's Jesse Winker. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped. Back there. one. That one made it to the upper tank. A monster shot to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Struck out looking his first time. That one not close, and that's ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Gray. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike, and now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Alvarez.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Line drive, Adam in center field.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Taylor back in on a dive. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
2 outs. Inside. And it's 2-1. And foul ball.
But he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher,
Now
Daniel
pitching for the
Nunez.
Mets.
He has a great slider
Number
with tons of
72.
movement.
Daniel Nunez.
And the batter will be the
Leading off
shortstop,
for St.
Mason
Louis.
Wynn.
Shortstop,
0 for
Mason
3 in
Wynn.
this one. Nunez, a 6'2 righty, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and throwing. Garrett getting loose as well. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Come on, Matt. Let's go.
And it is 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Inside,
ball
just
3.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting
Now
the ball
batting,
in play in this one,
designated
so that
hitter,
should help
Alex
soften the blow.
Burleson.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. First
Yep,
pitch,
that
and
ball
he
went out.
just misses.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Win on at first, nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nunez checks the runner,
he's safe.
and he's back safely. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness
Now
to
batting,
drive that
the
pitch
first
the opposite
baseman,
way.
Wilson
Didn't get jumpy, didn't
Contreras.
try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pulls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. There's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Fought off foul. Pitch is
One
in
ball,
the dirt, and the
two strikes.
count is 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two balls, two
In the
strikes.
dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
That's a good job right
Now
there.
batting, second
Get 2
baseman,
strikes out. You just got to battle.
Donovan.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Lars Newbar next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Goes down looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Liberator, a left-hander, also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 1-2. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
First baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out towards left center. Scott under it. Makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Mets.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Jordan
Cardinals,
Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Let's go now, Mets.
And here it comes. And
Off the
delivers
plate, ball
outside.
Come on, New York.
The 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan
Here's the catcher to
Herrera.
hit. Ivan Herrera. And there's the strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball,
That
2
split is a
strikes.
pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball
Now
has
batting,
become
center
such a
fielder,
great
Victor
pitch for
Scott
pitchers to
II.
finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Stays alive.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Right through there, got it. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back
Louis.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
52.
Matthew Liberator.
Matthew
Well, the best
Liberator.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for
Brandon
the Mets,
Nimmo up now for the Mets.
left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that one fouled off. And a breaking ball
21.
misses outside. That misses, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Close,
Ball
but
3.
called a ball. They're now 3-1. Slider for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jesse Winker up
Winker.
now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Moved to first.
No, he's
Nimmo back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
And it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And it's 0-1. And a sac bunt here. Barehand grab over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So the tying run at second, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with two strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Nimmo at third. Winker on at second with two down. And fouled off. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. One run's in. Now the second run is in. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Matthew Liberatore done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
new
St.
arm
Louis.
on the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Ryan Fernandez.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Way
one ball, one
inside,
strike.
gets out of the way.
Nope.
In the air, right field. Walker should have this one. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th, and now Mason Wynn.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Stanek back to work.
Ball one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Check swing, called strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Base hit, right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him
Now,
here.
the
Nice job of
designated
driving
hitter,
that pitch
Alex
the other way
Burleson.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. And that one fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Tied at 4. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That catches the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Outside low. And 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's a little high. And it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2 now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Queens, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. In there at the knees, 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Scott settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Walker sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there through 8 full. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field.
for
Here's
St.
Nolan
Louis,
Arenado.
third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Just missed.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. And now they're out in front. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And there's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley getting loose out there. Garrett also throwing. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder
2
Jordan
down, base
Walker.
is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. And that's way high. 2 and 2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine
Now
any save is an
pitching for
easy
St.
one.
Louis.
You're holding a small lead
Number
on the scoreboard,
56.
and you know those hitters are going
Ryan
to give you the best
Helsley.
at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nimmo in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1-run game, bottom 9.
Ball, that's out.
Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the
Now
ballpark.
batting,
Tell you what, that wind is
hitter,
blowing straight
Jesse
in.
Winker.
Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Winker, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that's in there at the knees. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So they're down to their final out. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
They're down to their final strike.
Helpful.
The Mets down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.